We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. We celebrate Jackie Robinson Day with a great matchup between the Chicago Cubs and the Bears. Elmer Christian will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's not too hard to figure out why this guy's one of the top pitchers having a big year. Look at that ERA, sub 1.0 ERA on the season. He's been nearly untouchable up to this point, and we should have a fun time watching this guy do what he does on the mound today in this one.
Settling in now, Javier Baez, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the at-bat. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one. Guys, we take a look at the home nine as they take the field tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
At the plate, David Bodie comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. This is line to left. Wiggins is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Chris Bryant.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Gone! Chris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Batting fourth, the catcher.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot that time for Wilson Contreras. 4th home run here in the early going as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He drove in 2 of his club's 3 runs in last night's affair.
Rizzo.
No balls and 1 strike. For the current campaign, Rizzo is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. 1-1 the count to the Cubs' first baseman. This year against right-handed pitching, Rizzo has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Down the third baseline. Count still at 1-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another payoff pitch. Hard hit ball to short. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Cubs are on top 2-0. Jose Quintana is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy wasn't too bad in this last one, Matt. Pitched all the way through the 6th inning. And listen, that's what you ask for nowadays. If you can get your starter to get you through the 6th inning and turn it over to the bullpen. He took the loss in the last one, but he actually pitched pretty well.
Now at the plate, Christian Brummett. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he takes ball 1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. A little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Schwarber has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Batting second, the left fielder, Chris Wiggins.
Stepping into the box, Chris Wiggins. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch.
1-0.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
3-0 pitch. Is taken, strike 1.
2-pitch mix here. If you're in the batter's box, you're looking for something up. Sinker changeup right here. Got to get it up.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
And that's the beauty of having a guy in the 2-hole like him. He's almost like another leadoff hitter, working a walk with just 1 out. And I think there's a good chance that he's going to be on the move at some point.
Into the box now, Brian Brummett. He drove in 1 of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and he's back in standing. First pitch on its way. In there, 0-1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Now a throw over, and he's back easily. One and one. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Wiggins, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And the runner back easily. The 1-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Runners on the move for second. Popped him up. Modi in foul ground. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting fourth, the second baseman, Randy Wiggins.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Randy Wiggins. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Quintana sets. First pitch on its way. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. A runner on first with 2 away. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leave it.
And he's in the second safely with a stolen base. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. He's set, and the 3-1 pitch.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
The next 3-2. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. All set for the start of the inning. Standing in, Kyle Schwarber. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The 1-0. It's laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Here's the pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. And with 1 away, today, of course, Jackie Robinson Day around Major League Baseball. He had a nice ceremony before the game in honor of number 42 as his legacy lives on to this day. Digging in, Jason Hayward, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch on its way. Swung on but fouled off to the left. 1 out, nobody on. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. And he popped him up. In there, a base hit.
Hey, they're not all beautiful, and they don't all have to be. Just throwing a lawn dart over the third baseman's head right there. Beautiful piece of hit.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 3 homers, 9 driven in. 0-1. Here's the pitch.
Ball 1.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Batting 9, the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He's set, and the pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Cubs strand 1. They're up 2-0. Now in the box, Christian Murray. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And that's down into left center for a base hit.
Hey, nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
At the plate now, Tyler Wiggins. Line drive, base hit to right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. Standing in now, Terry Mooney, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. The average has been good, 306 to start the day. 2 home runs, 10 RBIs. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
And this one's tapped fouled at home plate. None out, runners at first and second. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. The relay throw. And now he'll try and scurry back to first, but the throw rings him out to dry. Bad base running mistake there for out number 1.
The designated hitter, Trey Mancini.
So here's Trey Mancini. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. With runners in scoring position this season, Mancini carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. The 0-1 pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. On the year, Mancini enters the day with a slugging percentage in the 460s, a number he can be proud of. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
Into the box now, Bart Wiggins, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Men on third with 2 down. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Make a good pitch right here and get your offense back in the dugout after only giving up 1 run.
The 0-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally, he'd be closer to 27 instead.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the payoff pitch. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We played 2 full. The Cubbies are in front 2-1. And that brings up Javi Baez. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Javier Baez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded back up the middle. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. Digging in to try it again, David Bodie. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him.
You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
Here's Chris Bryant now. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And that misses 1-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
Now batting.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Fouled off. 2 out with the man at first. Base hit into right center. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
You know, your offense just throws a number up on the board for you. The last thing you want to do is go out there and not throw a donut up for the boys. He was able to get those first 2 outs so quick, but now with a hit and a single, he finds himself in a little bit of trouble.
No balls and a strike to count. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Comes set, the 0-1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. On the run, this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Cubs strand a couple. They lead it 2-1. Striding into the box, Christian Brummett. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Christian Brummett.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The batter, the left fielder, Chris Wiggins.
In now, Chris Wiggins. He drew a walk his first time up. Now here's the pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, it's much easier to lay up the breaking stuff when it's coming in towards you instead of when it breaks away. A good take there.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
He's not going to feel good about that at
Now
bat, nor
batting,
should he.
catcher,
You have to want to
Brian
swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Into the box, Brian Brummett. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
He's got to find a way to set his sights down, but if I'm the pitcher, I continue to climb that ladder until he makes an adjustment.
And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. 2 out, nobody on. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Just hung in there on that one. inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, this is just one of those grinder at bats right here. He worked the count even to 2-2, and he's made him throw a lot of pitches.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. The next 3-2. Hit on the ground toward the left. Scooped up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. All set for the start of the 4th. Digging in now, He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1. Count 1-0.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Chased a bad one there. 1-1.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
That's ball 2. Hey.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. Here's Jason Hayward now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Behind 0-2 now. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Ian Happ.
At the plate, Ian Happ. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They still lead it 2-1. Leading off the inning, Randy Wiggins, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line toward right center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Well, there's another opposite base hit right there, Brewer. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. A base hit in his first trip. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1 pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Nobody out, runner on first. He's running again. Pitch outside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. And the payoff pitch. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Now batting, Tyler Wiggins, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. Oh, and this deflects right off him. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with 1 swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
1 run is scored. Now a long throw to third. Throw into third will not be in time, and it's a 2-run double.
Now that makes this one a lot more interesting here in the middle innings, Dero. After being down by 1. Big base hit drives in 2.
Yeah, that could be a huge knock right there, Dan, especially the way the bullpens have been throwing. They've been nasty. There's a lot of fuel out there, a lot of fire. It doesn't bode well for the offense.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. A ball and a strike.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
Good changeup in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Now batting, first baseman, Bart Wiggins.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Bart Wiggins comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He's set, here it comes. And it's fouled away. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Scoops it up, and the second run will score as they push the margin here to 5-2 now.
Hey, listen,
Now
when you have
batting,
a good sinker,
center
you
fielder,
have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, two-seamer, pitcher, sinker baller, what have you, you're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Missed middle.
Stepping in now, Christian Brummett, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one.
This lineup has a chance to knock this guy right out of the game. 4 runs in the inning, and they smell blood.
Boy, Dero, you hit the nail right on the head right now. This is a team that can score some runs. They have a pitcher that's reeling right now. They need to knock him out and knock him out ASAP.
The 1-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. On the move again from first. Grounded to the right. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
There's no way to sugarcoat it. It's been pretty bad for 3 1/3 innings so far. That's the 8th hit he's given up. And if he doesn't get his mind straight, he's going to be heading to the showers early.
To the plate now, Chris Wiggins, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he misses with it. 1-1.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
The 1-1 home.
Boy, this 4th inning has really been a struggle for him. Nothing seems to be going his way right now.
Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Here now the 2-2. And there he goes towards second. Swinging a ground ball to third. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
The batter, the catcher, Ryan Brummett.
Ready for another shot now. Ryan Brummett, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Quintana sets. Here comes the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Hayward giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. We played 4 full. The Bears are out in front 6-2. New inning set to get underway. So coming to the plate, Jason Kipnis. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning. You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Behind 0-2 now. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. And that is off the wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. When that one left the bat, I wasn't sure where it was going to come down. Thought it might have a chance.
Yeah, same here, man. It kind of got lost high in the sky before it one-hopped the fence for an extra base hit. During the daytime, that thing probably would have carried out of here, but you can't complain too much about a double.
Here's Javier Baez, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
The batter, the third baseman, David Bodie.
So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, one away. And that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie. From the stretch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. He's got it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Chris Bryant.
Striding forward now is the DH, Chris Bryant. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
0-1 is a splitter that misses for the first ball. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Wiggins is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. One left for the Cubs. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Trevor McGill is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Number 42, Trevor McGill.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Randy Wiggins, will start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Wiggins.
Pulled toward right center field. Happ is there, and he has it for the first out. The Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
Hey, this was just one of those games that just weren't meant to be when you add it all up. Had a rough time, only lasted 4 innings. Just wasn't able to give them the kind of performance they were looking for going into this one.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Now it's 2-0. Murray is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Wiggins.
Stepping in, Tyler Wiggins. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Schwarber will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Wilson Contreras will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Pitch on the way.
0-1 to count.
The windup and the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
So now to the plate, Kyle Schwarber. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he falls behind 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that 3rd at-bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
Now the outfield shifts into a no doubles defense after getting the sign from the dugout, basically playing to keep the ball in front of him no matter what. So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. That's by him for strike 1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Line hard to the left side, but this is a foul ball. 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. And another foul ball.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Now there's a swing by Hayward as he mashes this ball out to deep right field. Gone! A 2-run home run that time for Jason Hayward. Career homer number 149. And they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the third homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
Now batting.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Half.
At the plate now, Ian Happ. As he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Brummett is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. Dallas is out in front here, 6-4. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now at the plate, Terry Mooney coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up.
Mooney.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Hit hard to short. Baez has it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Trey Mancini.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
Looked like that one tied him up a bit, a swing and a miss.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Two balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now. Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. Hit out towards second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tough, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Standing in now, Bart Wiggins. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. So a two-run homer down the line in right field. Second home run early in the year, and they double him up. It's 8-4. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Yeah, Matty B, you don't see this very often, Devo, when it's cold and chilly like this. Wind blowing in a little bit, but we're still seeing a lot of home runs.
Yeah, Dan, I can't explain it. Let's just tip our hats to both offenses right now because they came to play. Moving traffic against this cold weather, not easy to do.
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Hayward has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Chris Wiggins.
Now at the plate, Chris Wiggins. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Well, that's a pitch right there you've got to just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
Nope. This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Here's a chopper for the shortstop. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. The 9 1-2 hitters due up to start the 7th. It's now 8-4. Rob Dibble is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
42.
Seventh inning ready to roll. So digging in now, Jason Kipnis. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Fly ball, not particularly deep. Murray is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Javier Baez.
Digging in once again, Javier Baez, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 4 runs, 8 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
In now, David Bodie. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit.
Correct.
So striding forward now, Ryan Brummett. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Here's the first pitch to him.
Oh, that's out.
This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Randy Wiggins.
Into the box now, Randy Wiggins, as he sends a soft bouncer to the right side of the infield. One there, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
At the plate, Christian Murray. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runner at first here, 1 man out. That evens it up, 1-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, I know what he was thinking there. The pitch before was way out of the zone, and he was hacking. So the pitcher says, hey, if he's going to swing at that, how about this? Solid strategy, except this time it didn't work out, and it's a wild pitch.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, the third baseman, Tyler Wiggins.
Now to the plate, Tyler Wiggins. First offering on its way.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. From the stretch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. From the stretch.
I got to count 2-2.
Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. Wiggins isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
Leading off for the Cubs, the designated hitter, Chris Bryant.
Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Stepping in now, Chris Bryant. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Well, this one's been a bit of a head scratcher despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty B, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball.
There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
So now to the plate, Wilson Contreras. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The windup and the 0-1. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. To the plate now, Anthony Rizzo. As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Tried to strike out the side. Here it is.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
2 out, nobody on. Fouled off. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
This is line to left, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And this will kick off the base of the wall. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
And it's fouled away. He's got a hit in 3 at bats to this point. 1-1 to Schwarber. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Rowan Wick is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 42.
Ready once again, Terry Mooney.
Leading off for Dallas, the shortstop, Terry Mooney.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Mancini.
At the plate now, Trey Mancini, as he would look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And that'll miss up and in ball two. On the ground to third. Reined in time to first, and there are two away.
Now batting, first baseman, Bart Wiggins.
Ready to take his hacks again, Bart Wiggins, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Hit out towards second, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Jason Hayward. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Cam.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Goose Gossage comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. First delivery to him on the way.
Hey! Hey!
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Hit softly down the line at first, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. A reminder that coming up after the ball game tonight, we'll have full highlights of the game exclusively right here on the show. Into the box, Ian Happ, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first gets him, and that means the Cubs are down to their final out now.
Up next for the Cubs, the second baseman, Jason Skipnis.
Stepping in, Jason Kipnis. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
0-1.
This is pulled into right. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
Hey, a great win for these guys as they wrap up another one. On a little bit of a sour note, though, everyone has to head home, get on those computers, and get those taxes out before midnight.
8-4 tonight. The Bears took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Elmer Christian wins his third of the season. Jose Quintana struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 8 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Cubs, 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 29 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Good Thursday morning to you, Show Nation. Let's jump right into Wednesday's baseball action. Starting in the AL East, the Bears knocked out 12 hits as a team as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 8-4. The Houston Astros got 12 hits in this one as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 8-3. Rowdy Tellez drove home 3 runs, leading the Blue Jays to a win over the Twins 4-2. The Boston Red Sox held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they defeated the A's in Oakland 3-0. It was their 7th straight victory. The Yankees had 12 hits as a team as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 8-3. The Indians pounded out 17 hits in this one as they cruised to the win against the Tigers 7-1. The Chi Sox finished off a 3-game sweep as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 11-6. The Marlins finished off a 2-game sweep as they defeated the visiting Angels 9-5. The Braves racked up 11 hits as a team as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 4-0. The Reds defeated the visiting Giants 3-2. The Philadelphia Phillies knocked out 12 hits as a team as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 10-3. The Pittsburgh Pirates totaled 11 hits as they made it a laugher against the Diamondbacks 7-1. The Cards pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 8-2. The Friars sent 3 balls into the seats as they bested the visiting Rockies 4-3. That's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow. Have a great day.